Right guys, touring cars, what a season we're gonna have. Looking for 16 drivers. This is our safety car. Great sponsors from touring cars there, from Dunlop Tires. What's gonna bring it? We are trying against South African styles and over a good couple of racetracks. What Gran Turismo 7 is gonna give us. Some nice cars, some hell of a fun and touring car styles. It's gonna be bumping and rubbing, racing all the way, bumper to bumper, mirror to mirror. I'm 100% sure we're gonna have some serious competition. Nice cars to look forward for. They're all gonna be up here and they're all gonna be hungry. So 16 drivers we are looking for to put them out there and have fun. You don't have to be a good driver or a fast driver. Just come have fun with the world of motorsport. Bring your luck, bring your team. This is the first team BP Nissans. It's based on the Nissans what ran in South Africa and what became a very good touring car team in South Africa, with drivers like Duncan Vos, Neil de Villiers, Hannes Robber and Nick de Waal. And we will not forget that big accident Nick de Waal had in 1994 in East London. But this is a base car, the car it's a four-wheel drive car. The touring cars South Africa had front-wheel drive lessons, so we try our best to get close to the real thing. So it's going to be a lekker car to drive. It's quite quick, and it's going to have some advantage bringing out its four-wheel drive, and it can help in the wet weather. It's going to be a good car, so we're looking for two drivers who's keen to race in them and race touring car styles and bring out the fun of it. So it's going to be a hell of a attack with what is going to be happening here, and I'm sure the Nissan team, wherever they're going to be, is going to be hungry to drive and drive it very well. We had it before, we had the touring cars and it was good. There was some competition. Then the BMWs, if you can remember the drivers with the race BMW, Sean van Linden, Dion de Beer, Marco Briggs was there, and there was a good couple of other guys. Etienne van der Linde was also there in the latest touring cars before it went dead in 2001 in South Africa. This is a Motorplan BMW driver. Looking for one driver to drive this BMW, but there's going to be three of them. The Motorplan BMW is going to be a privateer team, but teaming up for BMW. There's only going to be one of these colors on the track, and it's gonna be a good thing. It's a quick car. It's a rear-wheel drive car. It's very quick. It handles like if you got the idea to give it. And tire wise, I think it won't be that heavy on tires. Fuel will use. I don't think it's gonna be even that heavy on fuel either. But I'm sure the car will give you the grill to drive it and give you some memories. This is the BMW, the Enviro BMW car. There's going to be two of them. This is what Dion de Beer and Sean van Linden raced from 1994 all the way up to 1996 before they went to Sassel. So it's going to be a great car. Like I said, it's a rear-wheel drive BMW. It's going to be a great thing to have. If everyone remembers Sean van Linden's crash he had at Zwartkops in 1995, where he rode his BMW off and in the first heat, lap number 2, in the last corner before they went onto the main straight, him and Nick de Waal got together and launched him onto a embankment and rolled and did some ugly flips. So yeah, great car, great colors, brings back the memories of what touring cars was in South Africa, and we're going to be racing mirror to mirror, bumper to bumper. There is going to be some accidents and some fun, but I'm sure there's going to be some hell of a advantage out there too. Nice car to drive, I must say it, and it's not that difficult to drive it either. Guys, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be close to close, and I'm telling you, it's going to be very close, because there is some tricks up my sleeve, and this is the Renier team was going to set all this up. And if you are keen to take on the best, this is the only Audi Alpha what came to touring cars in South Africa, but in the British they were a force to handle with, and they took the championship in the first time when they ever got to touring cars in British. So it's also a four-wheel drive Audi. It's a four-wheel drive Alpha, and it's gonna be a hang. It's only gonna be one or two of them. It depends how. But there's going to be two. There was one in South Africa, but we are putting two on, two drivers to to get them. The problem is this car isn't that easy to find on Gran Turismo 7, so if you do have the car and you want to be teaming up with someone in this color, you're more than welcome to do it. There's going to be a limit to it. I'm putting the limits on so the cars will be balanced out by the game, and I'm trying to bring the cars as close as possible what they were in those days. Alpha, as you can see, I made a little bit of mistake there. Alpha is that it's quick, it's handles, you just need to get the brake markers right. This car I think was on medium tires, and I made some silly mistakes in it, but it's an easy car to also to drive, and it's gonna have its advantage when the way to get it. It's a Renault this, but I made it Opel colors. It's the only closest I can get to Opel, and anyways, everyone can remember Dion Dubert and Sean. Sorry, not Dion Dubert. Where am I going to? Sorry, guys. This was driven by Michael Briggs and Grant Patel. Dion Dubert drove with Sean Watson-Smith, also in the Opels, but they were way different colors. Hopefully we'll see that colors in the near future. But these cars were driven great by Michael Briggs. Michael Briggs winning the 93 touring cars when it just started in South Africa, and also taking the 95 championship in South Africa with a difficult season he had. He had some good luck and some bad luck, but it went down to the wire. It went down to the second last race in East London when Michael Briggs took the championship, and it was chaos. I mean, the touring cars those years were really removing each other's bumpers and mirrors, and if they could have removed something else, it would have been removed. But it's a great car. There's going to be two of them available. It's a Renault spec, but it's an Alpha. It's got an Opel motor in it, and I'm sure it's going to be I'll expect to see the guys drive it. It's a front wheel drive car. It's going to be a bit heavy on tires, but I'm sure if you drive that car right, it will take you forward and put you in some fun on the track. So I'm sure it's going to be. This is the Rothman Audis, driven by two cars. It was driven by Terry Moss and Chris Aberdeen. Terry Moss from PE, and at the moment they are absent in South Africa Motorsports. I don't know what's happening there. But this was the Rothman's colours. They just joined touring cars, and this is the 1995 spec. So the 1996 spec. So it was their year to win the touring car championship at 96, where they were unstoppable. They were the only team to race on hard tires, and they had to run for their money, and the cars were doing good. And there will be two of them available, plus a privateer car, which should be popping up anytime soon. But Terry Moss had a great outing on this car with his teammate Chris Aberdeen. So looking for two drivers. If you guys go to my last couple of videos I had about the touring cars, was at African specs, the Audis who drove them, they were quick. This is the privateer one. This was driven by Henny Groenewald, and he was also a driver to be forced. He just started to get onto motorsport map in South Africa, so but he was doing good and he was on fire. He kept the Audi's flag high, running in the back of those years in the 1996 championship. But he had a good season, a little bit of mechanical problems here and there, but the Audi was good. And I'm sure whoever drives this car in the game is gonna make this car sit also in the back, maybe higher up, and it's gonna make it a lot of fun. Then another car what can do good if you get this car set out right and take it forward. I'm sure. And so this is the Toyota. It's supposed to be a front wheel drive Toyota, but this is going to be a rear wheel drive. There's two of them, two different colors. I can't remember who raced them. I know Mike White, I think, was in this one, and Anthony Taylor was in the other one, that will pop up a couple of minutes. And they were quick cars. They had mechanical problems and difficult to set the cars up, but they got the hang of it, and they were starting to show they can run with the big boys, and they were not scared to mix it with the big boys and getting the cars in there and collecting. So looking for 2 drivers to climb into them and put them on the map and show them that the other teams are not scared to drive, and take it from there. This is going to be called, this is the other one, this is Anthony Taylor's one. And if anyone can remember, Anthony Taylor had a big slide in East London at this last round in 95, where he spun out in Heat 1 through Raffle, and the car was damaged and he could not race the rest of the day. But they good cars. I think they're going to be light on tyres, because they're rear-wheel drive, and they're going to be so quick to handle. They are like a car to drive, I must say. And I drove them around, not putting them into competitions, but making up the video and stuff. They are lekker to drive, and I'm sure that whoever raced these 2 Toyotas are going to put Toyota out there and show them they can run with the pack. So yeah, then we got a mix of a Ford. The Ford is spec on 1995. They only ran 1 year. It was sad to see them not in the second year. They came out 1995 with drivers from Sorrel van der Merwe, Ben Morgenrud, and Steve Windham. And then we had a guy from I think from England, who came and helped him out and set the car up, the world champion driver and world champion of touring cars in the 94. And he came and helped them out and set the car up for them, and all that, showed them what to look for and stuff. Ben Morgan did the opening race for the season, and then he just stepped down, and Sorrel van der Merwe and Steve Windham took them over. So remember, Sorrel was in a big accident in the final race of the touring cars in 1995. Him and Terry Moss got together. So guys, I know you're hungry and I know you want to be involved, so add Renier team on PlayStation and take it from there. It's nice to see you guys. Hope I see you guys on the track and sometime soon. See you guys. Have fun.